Welcome to the video presentation of the instruction manual for the new CL3 series of Nivel System lasers. The battery has to be fully charged before the first use. In order to charge it, remove the protective cap in the upper part of the battery and connect the charger. At the back of the battery, we can see the information about the remaining capacity, and the battery should be charged until all 4 LEDs are lit. It is worth mentioning that the batteries can be used in all new generation Nivel System CL lasers. It is a unified standard of Nivel System. The battery can be removed. In order to do so, press the battery release button and vigorously pull it out of the guides. The battery can be charged when it is not attached to the laser or when it is installed between the guides on the laser. In this case, the laser uses the power supply from the mains through the charger and is being charged at the same time. When we replace the battery and want to install a new one, we slide it between the guides and vigorously pull it in. Before we turn on the laser, it should be placed on a stable base, tripod, or extension pole. Then, we slide the power switch and the laser generates the leveled horizontal plane. The functions are controlled quite simply with the use of 2 buttons of the laser menu. With the use of the laser button, we successively switch the planes, in other words, successively the horizontal beam and vertical beams. The second button turns on the pulse mode, which allows the operation with a laser sensor. After turning on the equipment, the horizontal plane is generated as first. By pressing the laser button again, we turn on the first vertical level and then successively the second one. The successive pressing of the button repeats the cycle. When we work over longer distances or outdoors, it is necessary to switch on the pulse mode and use a laser sensor. The laser sensor shows the level, or alternatively, the perpendicular generated by the laser beam. The Nivel System laser crossliners can have the plane tilted, which is very useful while working with sloping planes. In order to work with the tilted plane, press and hold the laser button for about 5 seconds, with the laser switched on. Then the laser displays the horizontal beam, which can be tilted as the magnetic compensator is turned off. The laser pulsates, in other words, flashes, every few seconds, which informs the user that we are working without the compensator. By pressing the laser button again, we turn on the vertical planes. When we press the laser button again, the device turns off. The new generation Nivel System laser crossliners have an integrated Bluetooth module, and therefore we can control their functions with the use of our mobile phone or tablet. The Nivel CL app, which is free of charge, can be downloaded from Google Play and the App Store. After installing the app, we start it. And then we also turn on our laser. The app auto-localizes the device and connects with the relevant laser. Now, we can remotely switch on and off individual planes. We can also switch off all planes and switch them on again. And we can also turn on the pulse mode. We can also adjust the intensity of the laser beam. When we work in a less sunlit room, reducing the intensity is recommended, as it prolongs the operation time of the battery. We can also enter the support module and contact, for example, the manufacturer to ask questions. It is a very simple application and it will surely facilitate your operations in the field. The new generation Nivel System CL3 laser crossliners are delivered with a wide range of accessories, with floor targets among them. After turning on the bottom laser plane, the floor targets show us the level of this plane. It is a very good and useful function when we level the floors, as even over long distances, we can trace the deviation and level it. In addition, a laser lift is delivered. It has a handy knob that is used to align the bottom laser plane with the required line on the wall. We can move it up or down. The set also includes construction targets. It is a target which has a scale on it used to align the suspended ceiling structure element with the level, or another element with the perpendicular. The accessories also include laser goggles. They improve the visibility of the laser beam in some conditions. They are not protective goggles, because the Nivel System laser crossliners are offered as safe Class 2 lasers, which means they are safe for your eyes. In addition, the accessories also include a multi-adapter for lasers. After mounting the laser on this adapter, we can mount the device on a tripod. And after removing this magnetic element, we can mount it on a hook or a magnet. In addition, here on the side, we have two knobs. One of them is used to change the position of the laser, which means the change of the horizontal beam, and the other is used to block this movement in the perpendicular. The accessories also include a USB charger. It is worth mentioning that the laser can also be charged through a car charger or laptop. As an option, we can additionally buy an extension pole or a tripod and a laser sensor. At present, the new series is equipped with the pulse standard with a frequency of 10 kHz, and therefore we can use the CLS4 manual sensor, as well as the RD800 digital sensor, where the difference in height is presented as numbers, in millimeters. When we purchase the Nivel System lasers, we receive a personal calibration certificate. It can be found at the end of the instruction manual. It certifies that exactly this equipment, with this serial number, has been verified and calibrated, which means that it is ready for operation. We recommend that the equipment be submitted to the service center at least once a year, where it can be verified and calibrated if necessary, which will ensure the correctness of measurements and thus the safety of work on construction sites for many years.